the girls really wanted McDonald's the other night. I was like, they hadn't had it in a while, and because I was ordering it too often. And all those parents who have it all together and they've got hygiene and nutrition and schedules and boundaries, God bless you. I didn't know any of that stuff when I had my kids. I did not have the blueprint, and I felt like a failure a lot. I felt really overwhelmed and like I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna have to learn on the job. And a lot of people come at parenting, especially in this day and age. When we grew up, you'd be left in the driveway for 3 hours eating rocks, and nobody cared. And you were fine, and it led to resiliency. And now we're like helicopter parenting and coddling and, watching everything. And I think it's really hard in this day and age to not get that conversation of like, well, I mean, you know what to do. And I'm like, no, I don't know what to do. Where are the parents out there who are admitting that this is humorous, embarrassing, humbling, wild, and so
sometimes you just have to order McDonald's.
Yeah. And not be the mom that goes, no, we have food at home. You want to be the mom that's like, all right, let's get McDonald's.
I watched Eddie Murphy's, Raw growing up. I loved when he would talk about McDonald's. Like the home burger was not the same. Absolutely. I got trained.
Chicken nuggets in the fridge. You're like, no.
Yeah. I've got the vegan nuggets. You want those, right? No. Okay. I don't know. And maybe that's it. Maybe it's balanced. Maybe they get to eat McDonald's here and then they have something else another night of the week. And but it's funny, I was so unforgiving of myself when my kids were younger. And now that they're almost 9 and Olive's like 10, it's shifted into something very different. And I'm having the best time ever. I have learned boundaries, which has affected not my work life because I have no boundaries in my work life. Like, oh, you need me to work that weekend? Oh, I'm just going to talk about my personal life. Like, I don't know. Everything's on the table at work. No boundaries whatsoever.
I see you talking about your personal life a lot. And I love it.
Really?
I think as a viewer, we're like, you're such a household name. And I was going to ask, you mentioned Selena Gomez, being self-aware.
You can't have your own talk show and not talk about your life. It's impossible.
Like, we want to know because that
and
makes
you
everyone
guys
feel
know
relate
because
to you.
you will put yourselves out there and talk about your life experiences. That's what you
Almost
do.
too much.
But that's, I think that's a fun agreement to step into and just start with that. Just what have you got to lose by figuring life out in front of and with everybody? And now with social media, everybody gets to do that. We can, I think that you should know what to do is something that makes me feel just terrible about myself. I want to figure it out. I'm in. It's empowering. I want to admit that I'm flawed or I don't know things or I am a work in progress. I had to parent myself, but that parenting style wasn't going to work for my kids. That was much more survival and, not what I would want for my kids. But I do want to figure out how to be more patient, more kind, more rational. Yeah. My reaction is something that's really important to me. And whenever I fuck that up, I can't even tell you how mad I am at myself. If I don't react with patience and grace, I don't like it. But it happens. I'm a human being. I fail here and there. But I'm like, can I learn from that? Can I pick it up? The way you treat people in life, to me, is sort of everything. And I'm also simultaneously learning at nearly 48 years old. I also didn't want to listen when anyone would say, you have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. I don't know why, but I rebelled against that. I was like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I just felt angry when people would patronize me about how I was supposed to take care of myself. And now I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. It's harder to love others. It's harder to take care of others. I still haven't figured it out. I still prioritize other people over myself probably, but I'm glad I'm in the mix now.
Yeah. I did see a TikTok where the question was asking you if you believe once a cheater is always a cheater. And you were saying that you like to believe that everybody has that change in them, but it's more about that person wanting to change, because if you're trying to change somebody, it's never going to happen. And
what do you think?
I agree with that. I think that many times we've seen people, or just like in our own lives, or people you watch, we talk about celebrities all the time. It's like, if you keep yelling at somebody that they have to do something, automatically you don't want to do it. It's kind of like when your parents told you to clean your room and you're like, well, now I don't want to.
Well, that's the rebellion. I'm a rebel. If I'm told to do something, I immediately don't want to do it.
Right. And I'm just sitting, and then I'll just be sitting in my room. Oh, I'll clean my room because I wanted to. So I kind
sick of living in the filth where humans are progressive. We don't stay stuck, but I do think rebellion is a very real thing. And I have so much rebellion in me. Like, it's crazy.
Like, what do you want to do right now in this room?
Just rip it apart.